Ladies and gentlemen, now it is the time to hear who the Gold Award winner is. And I'm very pleased to welcome now on stage Jakob von Uexkull, who is the founder and the chair of the management board of the World Future Council, who also founded the Right Livelihood Award. So please give a hand of applause to Jakob von Uexkull.
Distinguished members of Parliament, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pleasure that I announce the winner of the 2014 Gold Future Policy Award, the City of Duluth Coordinated Community Response to Domestic Violence, first introduced in 1981. Once considered a private matter, intimate partner violence is today recognized as a human rights violation which occurs in all societies and which carries high human, social, and environmental costs. Many governments are still struggling to effectively address this form of violence. Introducing a law that defines it as a punishable crime is a first necessary step. But in many countries where such laws exist, they have yet failed to protect survivors and hold perpetrators accountable. This year's Silver Award winners, Burkina Faso and Austria, have highlighted that it is the way a law is implemented which makes all the difference, and that when the justice system and specialized service providers work hand in hand, real progress can be made. These principles are reflected in the approach that was pioneered in the city of Duluth in Minnesota, USA, more than 3 decades ago. After the state had introduced its first Domestic Abuse Act, decision makers in Duluth understood that the criminal justice intervention in cases of intimate partner violence need to involve all stakeholders in a community, and that the specific features of intimate partner violence need to be understood by all those involved. This led to the development of the coordinated community response, often referred to as the Duluth model. This strategy to effectively implement domestic violence legislation clearly sets the priorities on the protection, autonomy, and safety of survivors, and on ensuring the accountability of offenders. The 6 core elements of the Duluth model are: 1. Written policies that prioritize victims' safety and offender accountability. 2. Practices that link intervening practitioners and agencies together. 3. An entity that tracks and monitors cases and assesses data. 4. An interagency process that brings practitioners together to dialogue and resolve problems. 5. A shared philosophy about domestic violence. And 6. A system that shifts responsibility for victim safety from the victim to the system. All of this may sound familiar. Indeed, today, best practice guidelines on drafting legislation and national action plans on violence against women feature these elements. In fact, a number of the 25 laws and policies that were nominated for the Future Policy Award this year are based on the principles of coordinated community response. But at the time, this was revolutionary. It was new to suggest that law enforcement and interveners in the criminal and civil justice systems follow written policies and procedures, developed and agreed by all stakeholders. It was also new that an NGO in Duluth, the Domestic Abuse Intervention Programs, was entrusted with guiding, coordinating, monitoring, and evaluating the coordinated community response. By ensuring coordination between all different actors, the Duluth model has strengthened the criminal justice system's ability to tackle intimate partner violence. Women who've suffered violence from their partners can feel confident that they will get an appropriate response from police, medical, social, and specialized support services. Violent men know that their behavior will lead to an arrest and prosecution and mandatory non-violence classes. The Duluth model of coordinated community response has revolutionized the thinking about intimate partner violence. As it is regularly evaluated and is designed to be adaptable to different contexts, it has inspired the design and implementation of policies and laws on violence against women around the world, both at the national and local levels. Its outstanding role in advancing the effective implementation of laws and policies on violence against women is recognized today with the jury's choice of the Duluth model as the winner of our Gold Award. I congratulate all partners in the city of Duluth, in particular the representatives of the domestic